Good morning. Day 4, 7 o'clock. Getting out of camp. Sun's about to come over that ridge over there. And I think we kind of head up this way. Maybe. I think so. I think this is going to curve. Or we may go over there. I don't know. Slept pretty good. Had some people roll around. Roll past my camp at 10:30. I just fell asleep, and right when they went by the tent, someone went woo, and fucking woke me up, and that sucked. And they just camped right down the trail from me. It's probably hunters walking in late. Heard some elk bugling this morning. That was cool. And cruising. Had about 29 today, I think. Something like that. Maybe less, maybe more. But shouldn't be a problem. And I'll get there right around 7 or 8. Maybe a little later, no big deal. Kendra's gonna pick me up. She's supposed to be there at 7. And we're gonna roll to Park City and get a hotel. And then cruise back to Steamboat tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Pretty sweet lake right here. Ducks. Nice. Gorgeous. I was wrong about where I was going. Went around the mountain. I thought we were going over. I guess the other pass is going to be around here. Nice little lake. This is that lake I was really wanting to get to yesterday, but I just didn't have it in me to go further, and I saw that perfect campsite, so I posted up. And I've only been hiking 40 minutes. So that would have sucked in the dark. It would have definitely been dark by the time I got here. Yeah, I don't like setting up camp in the dark. But this is the lake. A little over an hour and a half in. We can gather some water right here. Keep on cruising. Got Red Knob Pass and then Dead Horse Pass back to back, pretty close together. So knock those out early today and then cruise. Only one more pass after that. So, sweet. Whew. I just got freaked out. My GPS was kind of pointing that way as where the pass was. And there's nowhere there that I'd be comfortable going up. I don't have any ropes or anything. And then I kind of let it reconfigure and stuff. And it's actually up here. I can see a trail on the side of that hill there. So, Red Knob Pass, which I guess that's Red Knob. Makes sense. Gotta say, the Uinta has the best basins I've ever walked through. They're huge. Just a little different vibe than the Rockies. They kind of a little closer together, mountains, steep valleys. I call them valleys. These are more like basins. Pretty awesome. Shoo-wee. Doing a little snack before I go up the steep part of the pass. Here's the basin. Came from down in the bottom of the valley down there. Pretty sweet basin. Summit of this thing is over there. So it's not too long looking. And I don't mind the uphills. I don't stop on uphills usually. So eat the snack, drink some water, and then pound it out. Hello there. Didn't expect to see sheep up here. Goofies. Nice. Top's right there. Just came over the summit of Red Knob Pass. It's Red Knob up there. And it goes down on that wall, down into the valley. And then probably up that pass over there. There's a bunch of sheep down in here too. Pretty epic looking over here. A little different than that last basin. It's Red Knob. The pass was right there. Pretty intense little ridge line. Those cliffs are big. Kind of sketchy being on top of those and the loose gravel up there. But it is what it is. I've gotten over a lot of my fears of that kind of thing. Just knowing that you're sure-footed and use your poles and that kind of thing. Marmot. What up, dude? First marmot I've seen. Got some Pyrenees in this herd. I just passed two people just now, and they were coming the other way, and they said it wasn't aggressive towards them. I see the herder up there too, so surely he could call it off if it came at me. The Pyrenees freak me out, man. That herd yesterday just had Australian Shepherds with it, so that was cool. All right, about 10 miles in, took my first break of any length, really. It was like 20 minutes, and those gauchos went by, and I told them about the 4 sheep I saw up on the top of the ridge, because that's way off from where the flock was. And then also just saw 2 couples with a baby apiece on their backs hiking. That was awesome. That's impressive to me. I'd be so paranoid and not trust the pack. I'd be afraid of a break or something. Just don't, I don't know. I don't trust manufacturers of stuff enough to put a baby in a backpack. But apparently they are sturdy, because I see people do that all the time. They said they were camped by a dead horse pass and doing a day hike out. So that's kind of promising. It's probably pretty mellow terrain the rest of the way. If they hiked in from Hayden Pass, which I doubt they did, they probably hiked in from some other trailhead. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just cruising. Got probably 18 more miles today, give or take a mile, and should be able to finish by 7, I think. Making really good time, and I'm feeling good today. Maybe the best I've felt the whole time. I made sure to eat a big dinner last night, and been on top of hydration today, which I have been the whole time, but I've just been really making sure, because this will be my biggest day, I believe, by like a mile or 2. And been eating a lot today already. Yeah, just cruising. Wow, this is Dead Horse Lake. This is probably top 5 lakes I've ever seen. That's awesome. Wow. Wow. All right, Utah, you're winning me over. going over right there. Intense. Beautiful basin right here. Gorgeous. Some large talus in here. That right there is like the size of bigger than a car. Insane. Scariest pass I've ever done. That'll raise your heart rate. There's a spot like 2/3 up that really got me. Oh, Jesus. That was scary to me. Jeez. Been doing better with the exposure and stuff, but that one got me. I had to sit down after that section and regroup and breathe. But we did it. There's Dead Horse Lake down there. Beautiful, beautiful. Now that I'm done with it, we go this way. Looks like it goes along the ridge over there. It's down somewhere. Oh, I see a switchback right there. So over here, and I see the trail over here. So we're going off in that direction. All right, down off the pass now. Definitely one of the more intense passes I've gone over. The trail was just like super skinny and like 45-degree angle down sideways, so it was precarious to say the least. And yeah, I know a lot of people will just go right through that stuff and don't worry about it, but I don't like that kind of thing. Just prefer this kind of trail. No. That's just me. About to start hitting the burn zone. I'm gonna stop and eat lunch real quick before this because I see some live trees in it, but I don't want to be out in the sun forever and not have a chance to eat, so I don't stop in the sun. So this rock looks perfect. There's a nice waterfall over there above the lake. Pretty cool. Probably walk closer to it. Crazy how quick the vegetation comes back in these burn zones. I know not all this burnt, but a lot of it did. Yeah, it was in 2020. Yep, I took the wrong trail for like 0.6, so I'm gonna do like a 1 mile bushwhack back down to the trail and meet up with it again. That sucks. I was in a groove too. I was fucking hauling ass, but oh well, it is what it is. At least I noticed before I got too far where it was like super inefficient. I'm probably 0.8 away now or something, but pretty cool little area right here. I'm kind of glad. This is neat. You're always right where you're supposed to be, man. Dude, this sucks. I'm like 100 feet away from getting back on the trail. It's all super uphill through all this the last like mile. All right, back on trail. Damn, that sucked. But whatever, I wasn't gonna backtrack 0.6. So it is what it is. Obviously, still in this burn scar. I think it's a couple more miles of it. Mile maybe, I don't know. I heard it was 4 or 5 miles long. Dude, coming up that hill, that wrecked me. The soil is super soft, and you don't make much ground with a step. Dude, this sucks. There's so much deadfall. You lose the trail constantly. There's little cairns every now and then, and footprints. But Jesus, slow going. And I think it's burnt all the freaking way up there. And I think that's the pass I'm going to. So it's gonna be slow going for a while. All right, 9 point something to go. I think I'm almost through this burn section, but they need to have a sign at the where this starts, or at an alternate, that says not to come this way. This is ridiculous. I've climbed over hundreds and hundreds of down trees. You lose the trail frequently. It's pretty dangerous. So yeah, not cool, management people. Yeah, 9 something to go. Gotta go over this Rocky Sea Pass. It's in like 2 miles is the peak, and then down and then up Hayden Pass. About 8 miles to go. 1 mile up that pass right there, Rocky Sea Pass. That's the scene. Man, I got demoralized in that fucking burn zone. That was horrible. Here's my pass. Doesn't look too bad. Under a mile to go up it. Finally caught the foot tracks I've been following the whole time. So I've now passed everyone that I can see footprints for that are fresh at all. So that was kind of cool. I've passed like 13 or 14 through hikers going this way, and none have passed me because I'm a badass. And those two are chilling at that lake back there. Said they were finishing in the morning. So cool. I think I'm gonna get there right at 7. I told Kendra 7 or 8. And I think it's gonna be right at 7, because I'll probably get to the top of this around just before 5, 4:45, 4:50, 5 o'clock, something like that. And then the other side, it's like 7 miles to Hayden Pass, and it's downhill or just like slight ups. So I should be able to do 3.5. So that'll be sweet. Steep sucker right here. I'm gonna take my time up this. Just came over the top of Rocky Sea Pass. There's a few people there, so I just kept rolling. Stoked now, because that was the last pass of any significance. And Hayden Pass isn't really a climb like that. It's just kind of mellow from here. Just a little up and down roller coasters. And pumped. Still demoralized by that fire slowing me down. I was on track for sub 80 hours on the whole trip, but now it's gonna be like 81 hours or 82 hours. Probably 81 and some change, which is still good. But yeah, onward. Tell you're getting close to a trailhead when there's stuff like this. Wow. Yeah, I saw some very inept backpackers up there a little ways. I was running down from Rocky Sea Pass trying to make up time for that burn zone. And yeah, they're struggling. Huge packs, sleeping bags hanging off the bottom, that kind of thing. To each their own. Hike your own hike. Man, we fancy now. Nice. I've been running anytime it's smooth enough. Probably 5 miles out. And maybe a little less actually. Yeah. Feeling good, stoked. Probably just like finished stoked, like that's what's moving me right now because my body is tired and exhausted. That burn section just screwed me, man. I was going slow, climbing over logs, getting lost. It was horrible. But that's in the past, making up for it, and gonna be around like 80 hours, 30 minutes on this hike. So like 3 days, 8 hours, 30 minutes, which solid. These last few miles are brought to you by my Rap Caviar playlist. Keeping me pumped. I'm ready to be done. Got like 2 or 3 miles left. Probably 3. Something like that. Yeah. And it is 5:50. So 10 minutes, it'll be the 80-hour mark. So I'll be there 80 and some change. Oh man, deja vu. Actually, PTSD, not deja vu. Oh man, PTSD. 2 miles out in a burn zone. I'm tired, y'all. Hungry, thirsty, hurting. Not really hurting. Bottoms of my feet are a little tender, but it's because there's freaking rocks everywhere. It was worse than this for most of the time. But alright, 2 miles out. Made it through the wilderness. Nice. Like 1.2 left. About 5 minutes out. Been out of water for a couple miles. I'm thirsty. That was fun though. Pushed myself quite a bit for coming off the couch and just doing 4 mega days. Stats are gonna end up 3 days, 9 hours, 30 minutes, which I'll take. So I got a late start on the first day and never got out of camp before 7. Never hiked past 8. 101.6 miles. Shout out to Jeff Garmeyer, legend, for the Gaia GPS track. That was super handy. And I'm ready for some Subway, man. I am starving. And a Gatorade. And a beer. And a shower. And a lay down. And a soak. All of the above, please. All of the above. And that's it, y'all. Popped out back there, and trailheads right up here. There was a split that went up to the right instead of popping out here. I went up it a little ways and it seemed like it was going away from this, so decided to come back to the road. Nice road walk to end it on. Can make it a real through hike. Yeah. And this is where you roll credits. Damn, this is a trailhead right here. 1 billion people. Nice. Where's my ride?